Hey guys and gals, it's Christina here from Relinquish Yoga and Wellness, and today I have a very short practice for you that is a morning practice you can do when you wake up to get your vagus nerve all snug as a bug in a rug and ready for the day. So in other words, getting your nervous system in balance and setting you up for a successful day. So I'm going to simulate the environment of waking up. So, you might have your own preferred sleep position. So here I am, I'm all cozy, I'm asleep. And then I wake up. The first thing I do is something that I learned from Dr. Ariel Schwartz, who is a vagal expert, and it's called pendiculation. And it's essentially what cats do whenever they're stretching. So waking up and kind of just sensing into how does my body want to move, and moving that way. And maybe my body really likes a full body stretch. And then I take my legs and bend them and place my feet on the bed. And the first thing that I do is a Bagel Reset, and this is an exercise from Stanley Rosenberg. So take your hands and cradle the back of your head. And then gazing up toward the ceiling, it doesn't really matter which side you do first. Take your eyes to one elbow. So the head doesn't move, your eyes focus on one elbow, and we're going to be here for 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds, gaze up to the ceiling and then take your eyes to the opposite elbow. Same thing. And then come back to neutral, release your arms. You might have noticed the breath shift or a yawn or a sigh or anything like that. Those are all really great signs that your nervous system is shifting. So then the next thing I usually do is called straw breath. And I will sit up so you can see me do it, but I do it lying down. So straw breath is breathing in through your nose and then out through pursed lips as if you were breathing through a straw. And I usually take about 3 straw breaths, and then I move into some jaw release. So still I'm lying down with my knees bent. Take my knuckles into the space, if I open my mouth, between my jaw. So between here, into the masseter muscle, and then anything else. And while I do that, I open and close my mouth. So I'm working the entire line. And I learned this from Face Yoga Expert, which is a YouTube channel, and it has changed my life. It's awesome. It's especially good for a laugh if you do it in the mirror, but right now we're lying in bed. And then I take my first 2 fingers and thumb so that I can get a hold of the jaw, the mandible, and I massage, starting at center and moving back. And as you move back, of course, the muscle will get thicker. And any little spots that you notice that are kind of pressure points or that are particularly sensitive for you, you can spend some extra love in those spots. You could do the other direction if you like. And then there's a little acupressure point that is right at the base of the ear at the back of the jaw. And so just take 1 finger, and you might have to play around a little bit at first to find it, but once you find it, you'll know. Just a little pressure. And if you, like me, carry your tension in your jaw, which is why I do this, it'll feel really good. And then take your 2 fingers from that spot and slide down. Slide down the neck towards the chest. So at this point, you're still lying down in bed. This is my favorite one. You might yawn here or sigh or notice a shift of some sort. And then tapping. So I'm still lying in bed. Take your hands and just some soft tapping, kind of right at the hairline, moving to the side. So there's a lot of facial nerves, including the trigeminal nerve, which link into the vagus. And then at the brow, moving out to the temples. And under the eye. Moving out to the side. And the upper lip. And the chin. Moving out to the jaw. And then working here, if it feels good at the jaw, a little bit of tapping. And even right here, tapping a little bit. For me, this feels so wonderful. After you wake up, you could grab a tennis ball and do a little rolling here. Most of us are very tight right here, so it feels really nice. And then take your thumbs, and you're going to slide the thumbs from kind of where the chin meets the throat over to the sides. Just a few times here. Just stimulating again. And I'm going to lie back down so you can see this next piece, but I'm taking my hands to my heart, and we're going to do some humming on the exhale. I can't say enough about humming. I actually have a little post about it on my website. If you go to relinquishwell.com, there's a post about humming. So taking your hands to your heart, allowing the breath to move in, and as you breathe out, hum. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and hum. after 5, I switch which hand is on top, and I do 5 more, which you can fast forward past if you would like to only do 5. And then after you've gotten to 10, pause and just notice. And then hug your knees in. Rock side to side. So remember, you've just woken up, so hopefully this feels pretty yummy. And then allow the legs to fall to the right. If you're in bed, you could place a pillow underneath the legs if you need that for support. And then just pause and take some breaths. On an out breath, drawing the knees back to center, allow them to fall to the other side. Same thing, supporting with a pillow or whatever you need. And just take some easy breaths. On an out breath, bring the knees back to center, rocking a little bit side to side. And then this is where you get to roll over and sit up on the side of the bed. Hello, day. And for myself, what I like to do when I get up is listen to a super happy, upbeat song. So Walking on Sunshine or Life is Rosy or something like that. And, dancing and getting my body moving and getting a smile on my face. And then I look in the mirror and I say, today is the best day of my life. And then I move into the bathroom to do my morning routine in the bathroom, which continues the vagal stimulation. Splashing your face with cold water stimulates the vagus nerve. It's really great. Tongue scraping, if it's not a practice that you do already, I highly recommend you try it. Taking a cup of room temperature water and then brushing your teeth and doing all of whatever the other things are that you do in the morning, which gets into a whole nother topic of dinacharya, which we can discuss at a future time. So hopefully this was helpful for you. Consider it a buffet that has things from which you can choose to create your own perfect morning routine. If you have any feedback or questions, you can contact me via my website, www.relinquishwell.com. Have a great time practicing, and I look forward to hearing from you. Namaste.